party in
Everybody's
here.
dancing.
Let's do this.
I'm looking good for the press. If you listen to my show, you won't be depressed. Listen to the end and we can be friends. If you're really smart, you'll do what Zoey says. Hey, action. Zoey says episode 4. Let's fucking go. Yeah, this is a good episode. I have a lot to talk about. A lot to get through. Many things. And I feel like every time I'm rushing. So I'm going to just jump into it today. Okay, so something. Oh my God. Wait. I don't know what type of bug that is. I hate bugs. Okay. Damn, I'm already. Okay, we got to focus. I feel disgusted right now about that. Okay. Starting now. Okay, welcome to Zoey Says episode 4. Just want to bug. Well, let's just skip the bug stuff. So, I want to start off by talking about something that is really heavy on my mind. Last night, I was bartending last night at the bar, which is where I usually bartend, and I was taking these two guys, and they were the nicest folks. I know exactly what they ordered. One of them got a poke bowl, one got a lemonade, one got a peach or a pear drink, and so yeah, they were super nice. In the end, I dropped their bill off. I go over to pick it up and take it back to the machine. I open the bill up and there's no card there. So I go back. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were ready to pay. And then I just put the thing down. They called me back over. They're like, no, we did put the card in. Ooh, it might have fallen out. And I was like, it fell out. Like, I didn't hear anything fall out. Like, I really genuinely felt like there was no way. Like, they must have been pulling my leg. They were adamant that they put the card in there. I was convincing everyone. I was like, I think they're liars. I really think they might just be lying. But his story was so good, and mine was really hearsay. They were like, the card, it's this color. I got it when I was this years old. I used it recently to get some cheesecake. I'm going to use it. It says this name on it. The numbers are So his story was really good. But I was like, he also I don't know. I looked everywhere for the card, never found it. And then people kept being like, you better find that card. People were putting a lot of pressure on me. They were like, you might get written up tomorrow. It made me so stressed. It felt like nobody had my back. It felt like I was on an island by myself. And just now I got a text. They found the card. So my story, I don't have a story anymore. My story is I dropped the card somewhere. I don't know how, where. And then I texted the person who texted me. I said, where was it? Doesn't respond. I texted her immediately too. So it's she definitely saw it. She's just an asshole, basically. Anyways, that was a big grievance that is carrying over into today because I have to be at work at 4 now. And I'm so worried what's going to happen. I mean, these things happen. And I just want everyone to chill the fuck out because it's just a card. You can cancel cards. It's plastic. It's pollution anyway. We shouldn't even have credit cards. It really is quite insane. I don't know where it could have been. I don't know why she doesn't just text me where it was. So I can tell her and it probably won't change anything even if she tells me. But if she did tell me, I could be like, oh, it was in the bathroom. I never went, it was in the men's bathroom. I could still have a shot. That maybe he did. I don't know. I want to resolve myself from the situation, but it's I'm trapped, fully trapped. So after that, I was stressed, so I needed something to eat. So I go to Taco Bell. I always go to Taco Bell. It's actually bad. So I go to Taco Bell. I have points there, so I got a couple things free, which was nice. I like how they do that. I like these apps. I like how they're giving us rewards. McDonald's, you can get free fries sometimes, only $1 for a soft drink. So that's nice. But coming back, I ended up taking a city bike back to my house. It was like 11:45 maybe. So I hop on the city bike, the divvy bikes, the lift bikes or whatever. I hop on one of those bikes, drive right down the street because my house is like a 5 minute bike ride home, maybe less. So it's like $2, like less than $2 to drive home on a bike. Um, but it's always kind of nervous. I don't like. I'm not the best at riding a bike. It's just this little bike lane. I like to do it when it's not super busy, but it was like a Thursday. Things were kind of happening in the area, so it was like a little bit busy. That's besides the point. I I have a little basket where I have my bag and my Taco Bell and my phone and stuff. My phone flies out. I didn't even realize until like the connection on my headphones starts wearing out. And I'm like, what's going on? My phone's not here. My phone had like dropped out of my bag 3 blocks back, and like I think a couple cars ran over it or something. So it's cracked now. It's not super cracked. It's the bottom of it. It's like a little cracked. It's like a new phone. And I hope I have Apple Care. I signed up for it when I got it. I don't know what the whole deal about that is. But a crack's a crack, you know? Like it's not the biggest, nothing like hell will not freeze over for a little crack on a phone. But it was an inconvenience. It was like I already feel shit because I'm eating this taco. I'm eating all these. I'm eating all this stuff, and my phone's cracked. And like I'm on the last season of Modern Family, and like the last season of every show is kind of like is okay. Like these are not the glory years anymore. This is not the peak episodes. Everyone's grown up. Everyone's half checked out. You know, half the people that were working on in the beginning are gone, working on something new. Abbott Elementary, perhaps. So, yeah, I'm just rewatching for fuck's sake. And today, as you always know, I go to the Whole Foods. I was at Whole Foods today, Nanny Central. I guess because it's summer vacation. That's why all the kids are out. All the kids are out running around the Whole Foods like it's a jungle gym. I have to go to the bathroom because, you know, I'm always having issues. And in the morning, especially when I get my coffee, like it runs through me. So I go to the bathroom. I'm pooping. I'm farting. And it's all these kids and they're laughing. And you know when like you're insecure and someone laughs and you think they're laughing about you, but it's like, I don't know, like they're in a whole other room. Like they don't even see me, you know? That's how I felt. So I don't know if that grievance is like, if I'm like an insecurity, if I'm like, just like, I'm mad that I'm insecure. Or like I hate kids. I think like the main thing is like not really understanding what you're allowed and not allowed to do in the bathroom. Like I was told, let it out. When you're in the bathroom, that's a place to do it. Go for it, you know? But it's still like, I feel like if you're in the bathroom and there's two girls like out like by the sinks and they're chit-chatting and you're in the other room and all of a sudden you let it rip and they stop talking because they're like in shock about what they just heard. Like, I don't know. Like, do you wait for them to leave? Do you just hold it all in? Because like, I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I just hold things in. I just let it out. And you probably will never see them again. So it's like not that big of a deal. But like, that was kind of my grievance, is like not really knowing about etiquette in the bathroom. And like the kids in the bathroom, and like it was a mess. Everything's a mess in the bathroom. Like the bathroom's just crazy. But like, let me think of some positives to like overcome those, as I always do. First thing on my list is ice cream. I'm just excited because I always talk about the Jenny's ice cream. They have new flavors at the Whole Foods. And like I talk about Whole Foods every single episode. I've talked about Whole Foods. I'm gonna like try next episode is gonna be themed not Whole Foods. They have new flavors. They have a new snow cone flavor. I didn't get that one, but I'm gonna get it next time I go tomorrow. But they have like burnt orange dreamsicle. That's a dream comes true. A dreamsicle come true. That one was amazing. I was eating it just now. It's so fucking good. And the other one is like bay leaf cheesecake. And that one's good too. I like the other one better. They're both really good. They never miss. There's not a miss when it comes to that company. Oh my God. Okay. Um, Another thing is just thinking about people's shapes and sizes, how everybody looks different. I think that's kind of cool because, like, if you look crazy, someone else is gonna look crazy. And if you're like sexy, someone's sexier, you know? Like, there's so many different variations. Some people are tall and huge, or tall and skinny, or small and huge, small and skinny, medium, pear shaped, hourglass shaped, skin tone. It's interesting. I'm thinking about that like crazy. Genetics, don't get me started. And then also, I want to give a shout out to the person at the self checkout. I think it's just cool how there's always that person standing there. There's a one open on there on the left. The second one to the left is open. Because today I was checking out and the guy let me know. I was like looking. I was like, oh, they're all full. He's like, no, there's one right there that's open. Thank you, because I would have been standing there like a fool creating a line. That's the last thing I ever want to do is create a line. Thank God he told me what was up because I beelined to that checkout, made a sale, went home. And it was seamless. So like that person, I feel like, I don't know, that's like my buddy, like my partner in crime, has my back. I have their back. You can bet your mom's fat vagina. And yes, so the last thing I'm gonna do before I check out is do my little. This episode flew by. I'm gonna say that right now. This is my quote that I made for today that I want you to take with you for your day. Think about it. Always think about it. Put it on your wall. Take what you get and put together the puzzle to make paradise. Thank you so much. Zoey Says, episode 4. Really smart. You'll do what Zoey says.